Thank you again to all my subscribers. Thank you. I am so grateful for your loyalty. I am grateful for your friendship. I am grateful for your support. Now, for you who's just watching me for the first time, thank you too for spending this time with me. I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel and please hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first to know. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in again to see this crazy girl. You are just the best. Mwah! Kisses out to you. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today is going to be an exciting video because I will be talking about my experience when I started YouTube. Things that I did that I shouldn't have done or that I should have done better. So I'll be sharing with you the mistakes that I made when I started YouTube. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload new videos, you will be the first to know. Alright, that's it. Let's roll. One of my best things to do is spend time with you guys. How about that? So today I am like really excited because I'm going to be sharing with you the mistakes that I made when I started YouTube. Oh, so many things, and I know that so many of you out there watching me at home are actually thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but you are putting yourself in the position where I used to put myself before. We're going to be fixing all that today, okay? My number one mistake that I made when I started YouTube was procrastination. Okay, now what is all that? It can mean different things to different people. So it's just you know, the act of wanting to do something and keep pushing it forward and keep saying, no, I'm going to do it tomorrow, or do it after tomorrow, or do it later in 1 hour's time. Well, let me just sleep a little bit. Oh, I'm not prepared, or whatever. All those little things that just keep holding you back in the same place. It's called procrastination. So that was one thing that held me down when I started my channel, okay? For those who know me, you know that I started from a TV background, TV and production, and I did that for more than 10 years, okay? So I had the pressure on me. I always wanted to have something concrete to do, maybe related to television or interviews or reports or something. And that kind of slowed me down because I kept procrastinating. I kept like, oh, what am I going to talk about? Oh, maybe I need to add more this, maybe I need to add more that. I should have just gone on. Because sincerely, sometimes I really did have a lot of things that we should have been sharing together. But I stayed there, procrastinating, trying to push it forward, trying to push it till later. And hey, that was one big mistake. So if you're one of those people who was like me, procrastinating and not really taking the step and not really doing the things and not really pushing through and following through and continuing and pushing yourself, please, if you want to succeed on YouTube, you need to stop that, okay? So that was the first thing, the first big mistake that I found myself in when I first started YouTube. So the second thing that, the second mistake that I made when I started YouTube was not being focused. What do I mean by not being focused? I was trying to do everything at the same time. I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. Of course, I was working full time, okay? And when you work full time, it's 8 hours, okay? By the time you pick up the kids from daycare, by the time you get home, you're tired, you want to sleep, you just want to rest, and then you also have some other duties to take care of. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So sometimes when you have all those things to take care of, you finally find that you don't really have enough time to concentrate or maybe to do and upload videos on YouTube because yes, it takes some time. You need to think about what you want to do. You need to, you know, put the ideas together. You need to get the outfit, whatever it is, get some makeup on. Or maybe if you're natural, if you like to do videos natural, that's your choice, okay? So I was not focused on doing this, okay? Or maybe I wasn't focused enough, okay? If you're that kind of person who still has your regular job, don't lose your job because you want to do YouTube right now. You can try to do them side by side, but try to devote more time to doing videos if you want to succeed on YouTube, okay? You have to be focused on doing that. Now, I have a friend who was telling me, his experience. We're kind of just chatting, and he actually told me that he also faced the same problem when he started YouTube, because he is like a freelancer and he used to do like editing and videos for people, and most of the times, you know, he would like do gigs for really cheap amounts, just because maybe it's a friend who hired you, it's somebody that you know, or the church and stuff like that. I'm not saying that you can't do stuff for the church, okay, or you can do stuff for friends, you can. But listen, if you dedicate more time into doing this, there are people who are billionaires, millionaires today, who make all their money just from YouTube. So what I'm saying is that was a mistake that I made. I did not focus enough on YouTube, and I wish I had. But hey, I'm here now, and no matter how busy I am, no matter my work duties, no matter my mom duties, no matter my wife duties, I will still make the time to keep this relationship with you guys, to keep the content coming every single time. So that was my second mistake that I used to make whenever I started YouTube. Now, what's the third thing that I should have done better? The third mistake that I found myself doing, or that I found myself inside, was the fact that I was afraid. A lot of people would not believe, because people who know me, who've seen me on TV, I used to be a TV hostess for many years, and a producer. Like I said, about 10 years old, more now. They will not think that I'm afraid. Oh yes, I used to be afraid. Why? Because so many other things played into that. I was like, I had that pressure on me that, oh, I absolutely need to do like a perfect TV show. I absolutely need to do this thing. Everything has to be perfect. Cut the stress off your sleeves. Cut it off. Okay? Don't pressure yourself. Stop being afraid to take the steps. Stop being afraid to do the things that you want to do, because you're thinking, asking yourself questions. Oh, is the audience even going to like what I'm doing? Am I even going to have the likes? Am I even going to have the clicks? Listen, if you want to succeed in something, just go ahead. If you don't risk it, you don't get it. That's the thing. You have to do it. You just have to take the risk. You have to take the jump. It's a leap of faith, okay? So many people out here were great successes on YouTube. They were also afraid, but they lived beyond that fear. So I'm inviting all of you out there. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you're still afraid and asking yourself all these questions, am I going to have the likes? Am I going to have the people? Am I going to succeed? Will I have the following, the subscriptions, and all of that? Yes, these are genuine things to worry about. But I'm telling you, the more you put in content that people like, the more you're consistent, the more you show up in the searches, the more people want to subscribe, the more people want to see you again, okay? So that was the third mistake that I did. That was the third thing that I did, which maybe I should have done better. I should have just moved away from the fear, because today I told myself, I said, hey, if I have an idea, if I want to share something with my friends on YouTube, I will go ahead and share with them, and I will not bother if somebody is going to give me a thumbs up or whatever it is. I would just go with my gut feeling, and that's what I'm asking all of you to do. Don't make the same mistakes that I made. Okay, moving on smoothly. Before we go to the fourth, I just want to say thank you again to all my subscribers. Thank you. I am so grateful for your loyalty. I am grateful for your friendship. I am grateful for your support. Now, for you who's just watching me for the first time, thank you too for spending this time with me. I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel, and please hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you would be the first to know. All right, that's it. Let's move to the fourth thing, the fourth mistake that I made when I started YouTube that I shouldn't have made, okay? So the fourth mistake that I made when I started YouTube was not being consistent, okay? There's a video, I'm going to put the link that I did the other day, where I was kind of like explaining to you guys what happened and why I was absent for a while. So many things happened to me last year, 2019. It started really nice, and then it ended really sad. Just around the end of the year, the last 3 months, I lost 4 very close people, including my mom, and that was a heartbreaking experience for me. But I thank God that I'm back and strong, and I'm ready to move forward, because I know that from wherever they are, from wherever my mom is today, she's always going to support me. And just the fact that I know that I have an angel in heaven, that kind of keeps me going. Okay, let's not get into all of that. So I was talking about consistency. So because of all the things that I went through, I couldn't be consistent in putting up videos for you guys, you know, and just sharing with all of you all the time. But that is a very, very, very important factor. Okay, consistency is key. Some people will tell you upload every day. Okay, once you start, you want to upload every day, but it's not just about uploading crazy things, just jump or crazy. Look for things that you think that would interest people, things that people like, things that you like personally, things that you would talk about freely, and that you'll be excited about, things that you too would consider important. Because if you don't consider that thing important, then somebody else will not even consider it important, because they might not see how important it is. But these are things that I'm sharing with you because I want to help you out just the way that somebody also helped me out. Okay, I saw this somewhere and I was like, oh my gosh, I've been doing all these things, these are mistakes that I made, and I want to share with all those people, all my viewers, all my subscribers, so that they too would know and they too would work on that. So consistency is key. Be consistent. Set up a time for you. If you want to be doing videos every day, that's totally up to you. If you have the energy to do it and edit, that's fine. If you want to do it every 2 days, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, good. Okay, just try as much as possible to be consistent. Don't do a video today and do one after a month and do one after 2 months, after 3 months. Your viewers, they get discouraged. Okay, they get disconnected and they kind of like forget about you. Okay, you have to constantly remind them, you have to constantly let them see your face. You know what, I'm gonna be in your face, you understand, guys? I am going to be in your faces anyways, in a good way. So I want to keep us consistent. I want to always come up all the time so that we keep this relationship, because when I don't talk to you guys, I feel sick and I don't want that to happen to me. So I am ready this time around. It's going to be your leg and my leg. So if you do one step, I do the next. It's going to be together. You understand now? It's just like husband and wife. 1, 2. You see? So that was a full mistake that I made, was not being consistent. So if you're out there struggling with the YouTube videos, if you don't upload all the time, try to fix that. Consistency is very, very, very important. Consistency is key. Okay, so my next peak. I think that was already the third thing that I was doing wrong. The fourth thing that I was doing wrong. Okay. The next thing that I was doing wrong, the mistakes that I was doing, mistakes that I made whenever I started YouTube, was that I did not have a thumbnail. I only understood this really, really late in the game. I had no idea that a thumbnail is what sells. Okay, let me give you a simple example. When you go to the store, let's say a grocery store, something that has a beautiful packaging and something that's just laying there, it might be the same thing, but it doesn't have any fancy packaging. Which one would you go for? I'm waiting for your answers. Which one would you go for? The one that's looking all glam and fancy and nice, right? Even though sometimes at the end of the day, you discover that it's not even all that glitters, that is gold, okay? That's the reality about life. And you know the adage, not all that glitters is gold. And that's the same thing. But you want to package. Packaging is so important in life, okay? You want to look your best. It's just like you're going for an interview, okay? You want to dress really nice. You don't want to dress like you're going to the nightclub to go for an interview, because that's the first thing that will break it. They won't even want to listen to anything that you want to say. They will be disgusted with you. But you want to dress all corporate, all nice, all responsible. That way you step in and they look at you and they're like, oh my God, this person is so surely filled with so much knowledge and everything. They give you a chance to express yourself, okay? So packaging is very important, and that is what a thumbnail in a YouTube video consists of, okay? That goes the same for other social media channels. So you want to have a thumbnail, it's like a picture, and then maybe some writings that tell people maybe what they're going to see in the video. Because when people are doing their search, sometimes I will tell you, I have done that myself. I will click on a video just because of the picture that I see. Maybe it's like, or whatever it is, I will just click on that because I'm interested in that. That video attracted me. So you want to have a thumbnail for whatever video it is that you're posting, okay? It is going to help a great deal. That's something that I learned really late. But it was a big mistake that I was making. I didn't know that I needed a thumbnail. You can have all the nice information inside your video, but if you don't have a thumbnail to introduce, to attract people, to even click on it, then you might be losing so many good subscribers, so many good views out there. Okay, so let's fix that. If you're a person out there who's starting up on YouTube, you want to get a thumbnail. It's gonna save your life. Okay, believe me. Okay, moving smoothly and slowly and surely to maybe two more. Okay, we might maybe have another video some other time to talk about more mistakes, because there are loads of them and everybody has made mistakes. If you have ideas, or maybe if you've made some mistakes yourself when you started YouTube, let me know. Maybe we can talk about that next time. Okay, so I've given you 5 mistakes that I made when I started YouTube. Now the 6th mistake that I was making when I started YouTube was just writing any kind of title. Okay, you want to look for a title that really speaks out. Go and do your research. You're going to see most searchable titles. Okay, look for them most searchable titles on YouTube. If you're into fitness, there are certain kind of words that you need to play with, how you put your stuff out there. Those are the kind of searchable words that people usually go to search engine. How to, why do you, where, da da da. So you want to work with those where, how, who, what, those kind of things. You just need to search. It depends on whatever topic or title that you want to work with. Go and do your research and see the most searchable ones, and try to fit it into your context so that whenever people are searching for videos with those titles, YouTube can pop up. Okay, that is going to save your life a great deal. It's going to, get you more situated on YouTube if that's something that you want to do and that you're thinking about doing well. Okay, believe me. All right, I feel like really excited today. I hope that you're enjoying yourselves, because I am having a blast. You want to keep that communication alive. Have you ever heard of the adage, out of sight is out of mind? Have you ever heard of the adage, communication is key? It is so true. I will tell you, so many times when you lose that connection with people, even your own regular friends in your own regular life, if you don't talk to certain people, slowly you guys start drifting apart. Okay, yes, I would say that sometimes circumstances in life will force people to drift apart. You could maybe move to another place, and then those people that you used to talk to all the time, you won't talk to them anymore just because you don't see them. But if you keep that communication, maybe by phone or texting them or checking on them, you're going to keep that communication alive, right? But if you don't, it's going to completely just go down like whack, whack, whack. So that was one mistake that I made. So I want you all not to make that mistake, because when you break that communication link with your audience, they could start forgetting about you, even though you're there. Things happen in life. Life happens. But once you establish that relationship with people, you establish that relationship with your audience, you don't want to break their trust, because that is what keeps their trust. The fact that they know that, oh, it's so boring now. Right now, I don't have a job. I'm just staying at home. I'm in quarantine. The whole world is in quarantine. It's everywhere. All the countries in the world, or almost all, people are not going to work. They're staying at home. It's almost like really, really unbearable. But hey, once people know that, hey, there's this crazy girl who likes to just jump around and just, keep me alive and make me smile, they will want to come back. But if they come, they search for you and they don't see anything new from you, they get disappointed, and you don't want that to happen. So that was one of the mistakes that I made. I was not really communicating enough. So hey, talking about communications right now, I want to invite all of you, please connect to my Instagram page at Gwendolyn Fungu, connect to my Facebook, Gwendolyn Fungu, connect to my Twitter, Gwendolyn Fungu, and even my LinkedIn. I want to know what is going on with you guys. DM me, talk to me, and let's just build this relationship together, because this is us, okay? We are in a relationship. I'll tell you, there's so many good friends that I've made that I have not met in real life. We became friends maybe through social media, through liking the same kind of things, through commenting on the same kind of things, and I'll tell you, I built stronger relationships with those people than even people that I have been with every day of my life. So it's important, guys. So if this is one of the things that you're doing and that you're doing with YouTube, you have to fix that. Okay, guys, I don't want to bore you guys too much, and I don't want to take too much of your time. I just wanted to do a quick snap on the things, the mistakes that I made when I started YouTube. I hope that you enjoyed it. Now, if you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up, put a comment down below. Let me know the mistakes that you made. Let me know the things that you're not doing. Maybe you're holding yourself back, you're not letting yourself do the things that you want to do, you're not being consistent. Let's talk about it, okay? Leave the comments down below and I'll be so excited to, share and maybe talk about some of your own mistakes next time, okay? Now, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I will be so grateful. I am already so grateful that you spent this time with me until now. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that every time that I upload a new video, you will be the first to know. Alright guys, stay tuned to my next video. I'm going to put the description down below so that you should look out for it. I love you guys. I hope you're staying safe. Wash your hands as many times as possible with clean water and soap. Sanitize. Avoid crowded places. Let's stay safe. Let's kick coronavirus out of our lives, out of our communities, out of our countries, and out of the world. Okay, see you next time when it's going to be another exciting video with me. God bless you. Mwah.